Now let us do some trigonometric equations. But before, let me just explain something. If we have cosine x equal cosine theta, they should be cosine, right? Cosine to both sides. If cosine x equal cosine theta, then directly x equal either theta plus 2k pi, or x will be equal to minus theta plus 2k pi, because in the first portion we have theta, in the fourth portion we have minus theta, and cosine is the same, right? Cosine minus theta is cosine theta. So two cases to be considered, plus 2k pi or plus 360 degrees k, the same, where k belong to z, which is set z or set z, which is set of integers, could be in negative sense or positive sense, minus 2k pi or plus 2k pi, the same, right? Minus 2 pi, minus 4 pi, minus 6 pi, etc. And if sine x equal cosine theta, if sine x equals sine theta, if it is equal cosine theta, we have to change from sine to cosine or cosine to sine. They should be the same, sine with sine, cosine with cosine. So x will be equal either theta plus 2k pi or plus 360 degrees k, where k belongs to z, or x will be equal pi minus theta plus 2k pi. Why is that? Because pi is 180 degrees, right? And this is 360 degrees k, the same. Okay, why is that? Because at first portion, which is theta acute, the sign is positive, and at the second portion, where we have pi minus theta, the same sign is positive. If tangent x equal tangent theta, then what? Then x equal theta plus k pi. Tangent and cotangent, they are periodic functions of period k pi, which is 180 degrees k. All right, done. That's it. These are the three cases you are going to face in these coming videos. Let's start. If we have, for example, part A, if we have 2 cosine x equal minus 1, and he asked me to solve for x, we need to find x, right, where 0 less than or equal x less than or equal 360 degrees k. We should be careful when we got the answers. The x we should have is only between these two values in this exercise. It depends on the condition that he gives you in any exercise. First, we shouldn't have here except cosine x, so we divide by 2. This is important. So cosine x equal minus half. We cannot now compare the x with minus half. It should be cosine x with cosine theta, right? So I have to change the negative half to some cosine, which is equal, either by calculator, we just press on the calculator, shift cosine minus half, it gives me directly the what I'm looking for. So it will be cosine minus half is cosine 150, right? Is cosine 150 degrees. Is cosine 150 degrees. Oh, sorry, 150 cosine. No, it's 120. 120 cosine. Yep, 120. So cosine 120 degrees is minus 0.5. Or we have to do it on the table, right? If we memorize the table, I made it in one of the videos. You can go and see it. We can guess directly how, when we write the table in front of us, how we find directly the cosine 120. Now it's almost done. This is the most important part. So we should change the minus half to cosine 120. Now what do we have? Exactly as here, cosine x equal cosine theta. So theta here is 120. What is the answer? Either x equal theta or minus theta. So either x equal theta, which is 120 degrees here, we don't forget, plus 360 degrees k, or x equal theta, which is minus theta, which is minus 120 degrees here, plus 360 degrees k, right? So what we do now is we consider that k0, this will all be 0, so 120 is one of the solutions and it is acceptable, right? This is the solution set. And if k is 1, will be 360 times 1, 360 plus 120, it exceeds the 360, so we stop over here, because if it's also minus 1, minus 360 plus 120 minus 240, it will be below 0, so we stop here. Let's see the other side. If k is 0, 0 times 360 is 0 minus 120, it's not acceptable because it's below 0. So if k is equal to 1, 1 times 360, 360 minus 120, it's 240 degrees. And now we are on the safe side. Two values here to be considered. 120 degrees and 240 degrees are correct. Others are not, right? Let's see if we have time. Yes, we still have time. Let's do part B. Part B is nice. Part B is sine 2x equal 1 over 2. Sine 2x equal 1 over 2, we should change the half to sine, right? Sine 2x, we leave it as it is, equal half. Half is sine 30 degrees. Sine 30 or sine pi over 6 is equal to half. That's great. Then, what do we have? We have sine is either theta plus 2k pi or pi minus theta plus 2k pi. That's great. So what is x here? It's not x, it's u. It's 2x, right? Either 2x equal 30 degrees plus 360 degrees k, or 2x equal pi, which is 180 degrees, minus theta, which is 30 degrees plus 360 degrees k. We have here, we need to find x, right? We need to find x. We divide by 2, we divide by 2, and we divide by 2. So what left is x equal 15 degrees plus 180 degrees k, or also we divide by 2. This will be 150, right? 150 degrees. 180 minus 30. We also divide by 2, it will be 75 degrees, and we also here divide by 2, it will be 180 degrees k. Same, if k is 0, x is 15, and 15 is correct answer, right? This is the solution. Set is equal 15 degrees. If k is 1, 195, 180 plus 15, it's also acceptable. K is 2, it will be 2 times 180, 360 plus 15, more than 360, it's not acceptable. If k is 0, we did it. If k is minus 1, minus 180 plus 15, it will be minus 165, below 0, we don't need that. If k is 0 here, at the other side, 0 plus 75, it's 75 degrees, also it's acceptable value. If k is 1 times 180, 180 plus 75, it's 255 degrees, also it's acceptable, and that's be it. 4 cases to be considered. And see you next video.